Hey guys, Christy and I here just to talk a little bit about the program coming up. We're super excited to work with you guys. I did a little breakdown on the whiteboard of what I think Christy put out on SugarWOD that you might see, where we have about 3 weeks planned already, and some of the things you're going to see on SugarWOD and why, the reasoning behind it all as well. So we go Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? On Tuesdays you'll see pressing. We're starting with strict press. At some point it'll move to a push press, and then we'll get into some jerk technique as well. On Thursdays you'll see squatting. It could be front squatting, back squatting, overhead squatting. At first you'll see back squats. You'll see percentages. You'll see 80%, 85%, 90% for both movements on both days. We're starting with the 80%. It's a little different style of strength work that you might not be used to. And the way it works is you warm up to 80% of your 1 rep max. Once you get to 80% of your 1 rep max for strict press, because that's going to be our first lift, we're going to get max number of reps with your strict press. The second week will be 85%. And then the last week will be 90%. Increasing a little bit of weight each week will hopefully build on building some strength for you guys as well. The same will work with your squat. We're going to start with back squat. Again, first week is 80% of your 1 rep max. If you don't know your 1 rep max or your current 1 rep max, take an estimation of what you might think. If you don't know it and you're confused about it, we'll help you work to something heavy for your max number of reps. Second week is 85%. Third week will be 90% on that lift as well. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll also add some skill work into both those days. On Tuesdays, we're going to do a lot of gymnastics type stuff. Total bar, pull up, muscle up, handstand push-up progressions, things like that over the course of the entire program. We're going to start specifically with pull-ups. It's a popular one. And hopefully getting into chest to bar and then muscle ups as well for those that are on the cusp of getting their muscle ups. By no means does this practice mean you'll get those skills, but we're going to work towards getting those skills, and we're going to show you how you can also work towards getting those skills. On Thursdays, we're going to do a lot of, Dave's here. We're going to do a lot of barbell work. Cleans, snatches. We're going to be doing barbell cycling and specifically barbell conditioning, because we know that comes up in a lot of the competitions that we do, like the Open or the qualifiers. Better barbell cycling and better barbell conditioning. We're going to teach you the proper way to cycle a barbell, or not necessarily the proper way, but the most efficient way to cycle a barbell, and how that cycling can also help you with your conditioning in cycling a barbell. So on those days, on those Thursdays, we'll do some barbell cycling. I think we start with some clean cycling. And just know that, we're just putting this out there to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, but know that getting better a lot of times means starting with the absolute basics, right? So when we get to these skills, for a lot of you, it's about your kip, a very basic thing like your kipping pull-up. How do we get better at just our kipping positions so that we can get better at all the other positions? But a lot of these things start with basics. Same thing with our barbell cycling. We think we can barbell cycle, but there are little cues and little nuances that we can add that will help you cycle the barbell better. But it starts with the very basics of it all. So that's just a little heads up on where we're heading with all this. We're super excited, and we'll see you a couple weeks. 16th.